shouldn't bother.
Welcome to officially episode 2, everybody. Cheers to that. Whoop, whoop.
We officially 2.0, even though we've done like 5.
I count the last one as the first one because that was the first one with the video aspect. The other ones were just teasers.
Okay.
Our hearts, inside of our hearts. Mm-hmm. And minds.
Yeah, you know.
We were going to do a PowerPoint presentation today, but I don't think any of us were prepared. And I think we should save that for maybe a Christmas special.
Ooh,
Christmas,
yeah.
A little Christmas special, you know what I'm saying?
Even when I'm not around.
Well, you can still join us.
How can I join you?
You got your phone. Just hook up the mic to your phone.
Yeah.
I'm not going to take my phone out to or my mic out to California.
You're going to take your phone to California? Nonsense.
Why would
Nonsense.
you not?
How big is your computer? It's not that big of a computer.
I'm taking my computer, but I'm not going to take
sorry.
the nice mic I just got.
Well, it's got a case, right?
It does come with a case.
But I'm not taking I'm just doing an overhead. I'm not.
You're just taking like a backpack?
Fine. If you
Where are you guys staying?
For Christmas, we're staying with Aunt Laurel for like the night before and then the morning of, because that's just what we always did. And then the day of has not been determined yet. So.
Okay. Cool beans. All right, let's start it off with what I'm really excited about, buying Pokemon cards for the first time in
30 years.
years. Let's go. Actually, I get lots of Pokemon cards for my students that like leave them behind at the end of the year usually. Or I have to take them away sometimes and they forget to come collect them. So I had like a bin of cards that I just collected over the years. I don't even know what this Pokemon is. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't even know what that is.
I don't either.
Nope. No idea.
Nope. I'm going to rub his belly though for good luck. A little rub action. I don't know. So you're supposed to like take out 3 cards, right?
I think it's the fourth. Oh, yeah, the fourth one in is the rare one, isn't it?
I think so. So
If we get that wrong, someone's screaming at us right now.
Let's see. There's a little Mareep in here. It's pretty cute. I think you're supposed to do, so it's the code card. If anyone wants to use it, it's a little bright here. If you want to use that. And then you do,
see it.
I think you burn the energy. Nope, not the energy card. I don't know. 1, 2, 3. Like that.
Don't show the face. You.
I don't
Only
know
hold it up for a second.
I don't
It's
know
okay.
what to do. My first time. Go be gentle with me.
Okay.
All right, let's turn up this light a little bit so you can see this here. Oh gosh. Okay, I'm gonna turn this one off. Maybe that'll help the reflection. Okay, I got an Ursaring. Looks like. Did I mess this up totally? Probably. A Poltergeist. Poltergeist.
Don't cover the name.
I'm doing my best here.
That's why.
Podcast.
That's why it's easiest to film your hand and do this.
Combuskin.
Yeah.
Combuskin, the
Cool.
boy. I got whatever that is. A little Mareep. Say hello to Mareep. Should I take him off the front and then put him? No, that wouldn't make sense. This has to be right. That is a little Paris. Aw. We got Gothita. Thickerita evolves into Thickerita. That's right. She's my buddy right now. Don't you worry about it.
That's your buddy.
Don't you worry about it. We've got Skarmory. This is not as good. I'm gonna hold it.
Okay, you double checked.
Skarmory. It's a Skarmory.
It's the second gen, and you
I've
had
got
to
it.
double check.
Ooh, Kapachu.
Come true.
If I could catch those in Pokemon Go, that'd be nice, but I can't find them. So,
It can
You
be
can?
dude.
I have a ton.
ooh, I got a reverse holo of
Reverse Hollow,
Darumaka.
Galarian.
Yeah. The ice one's so cool. I don't know. I have a nice
I
one.
think it's
I have a good one of
Afro
those.
when he evolves.
Yeah, and here's the big one. Well, there's the energy card. That's what I was supposed to burn off the top.
You're supposed to put that first.
Yeah, but here's the big boy. I don't know. What is it good?
Yeah.
It's a Wigglytuff. Fuck. That was anticlimactic, but I do like the reverse hollow Darumaka. That's dope. Okay, cool.
Keep it
Oh, that was
going.
good.
This is great.
All right, pack number 2. Is everybody ready? Now that I know what I'm doing.
Oh god, I'm so ready.
You
Everybody
know?
okay with it? Everybody ready for this? Here we go. I'm gonna do this every week. I'm gonna buy a pack every week.
I can get on board with this.
I think we all should buy a
Jordan
pack.
does Yu-Gi-Oh. Kenyon, you do Pokemon, and I'll
Heck
do.
yeah. Okay.
I don't know.
All right. All
I'll
right.
watch.
So I take this and I go, bam. That's my code card. Everyone can see it if you want to use it because you can play online. And then I go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh shit! I didn't mean to do that. Don't look at the cards. And then I burn the energy card, which is lightning. Electricity, sorry. And then I go, here. We've got, Gotharita, the next evolution to Thickerita. That's what I'm talking about. My favorite evolution line.
Rita.
I have Kabu
What's
from
that?
the new games. He's a gym leader. Turbo Patch.
Oh.
Whatever that means.
It's me.
Spinnerack.
Hmm.
Bone Sweet, which is the name of my first sex tape. Just kidding.
Mm.
I thought it was
Here's,
loud and fast.
Mm.
Anyways, Dunsparce, or like Dumb Useless. Electrike, who's pretty sick.
Cool.
I like Electrike
That's
a
a cool
lot.
card.
Galarian Mr. Mime, who I guess does evolve, because we're talking with Kale about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never.
We got
actually
our
checked
reverse
that.
hollow Aeron,
Nice. I do
which
like
is
my
awesome. Aeron's awesome. And then a Volcarona. So nothing cool off of that. No hollows. We're 0 for 2 on hollows at the end, boys.
You are.
Which is actually probably normal because it's really hard to get rare cards.
Yeah.
All right. Last pack with the hairy boy on it. Rub the hairs for luck. Rub the
Yeah.
hairs for luck.
Ugh.
Talked about that last week. About Grim Snarl.
Ugh.
I have like 6 more packs I'm going to do on TikTok. Something
Oh,
like
boy.
that. Okay, here we go. This guy, for the QR code, where I don't even know who plays online. There's probably somebody who plays online, I'm sure. I am sure. Let's turn this down a little bit. Gotta get the more intimate lighting here. Okay, 1, 2, 3. All right, here we go. Turbo Patch, whatever that
Turbo.
is.
Yeah.
The Brava, one of my favorite
Yeah.
Pokemon lines. I love Flygon. Oh, it's Thickerita 2.0 again. Gotharita. My love knows no bounds for Thickerita. We got Pansage, which is not available for catching in Pokemon Go in the States, but that's fine. We
Looks like
get
we
the
get-
water one, right? We get the Pansage.
we get Panpour.
Panpour, that's right. Okay, we got Tauros.
Your favorite.
Tauros. I hate Tauros. It's the worst. That's the worst Pokemon ever. We got Diglett
That is a cool Diglett.
with a big statue of Diglett behind him, which is ominous.
That is a sweet Diglett.
That's an awesome card. We've got Squovet, which is the fat squirrel Pokemon guy.
No idea.
I've never heard
Worthless.
of them.
Just absolutely worthless. I mean, I'm sure there's like a bunch of people that think he's cute, and which is, I mean, a lot of people think.
What generation
all
is he
kinds of things
from?
cute. Sword and Shield, I think. So it's new. I'm pretty sure he's new.
Okay.
Just this fat squirrel.
I haven't seen him in Pokemon
Ooh,
Go.
Shelmet.
Oh, nice.
Shelmet's dope. I like Shelmet a lot. It's like a ninja evolution, a Selkagor. I had a 4-star and I transferred it before I knew what 4 stars were.
Oh my god.
So that's a fun fact. Anyways, that was in August. Reverse Hollow. Ampharos.
Nice.
Cool.
I like Ampharos.
He's just chilling.
He's chillaxing on that
Feeling like a
tree.
villain.
Just
All right,
a
I
sleepy
forgot
boy.
to burn the energy again. So there's my energy. Got some water. Steel? Is that steel or water?
That's
It's
water.
water.
Okay, cool.
Steel is a gear.
Sure it is.
Did not-
Obviously, I'm a professional Pokemon fan. And then, I don't know what that is. Arctivish. Well, that's 0 for 3, boys. That is
Mm.
0 for 3 on Hollows.
Darn.
I'm disappointed, but that's okay. That's the name of the game, right?
It's okay. I'll have better luck. We'll do mine at the end.
Okay, sounds good.
Just so everyone's excited. I got some rare Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and mine will be rare and cool, other than Kenyon's. So
just because I bought a 10 at Target, buy yours on Amazon.com.
Yep. Shots fired. We haven't talked Mandalorian much though.
Oh, you guys, you both thought different things about that last episode than me, so we could talk about it.
Okay. You start us off then, because Jake and me agree.
I like that episode a lot.
Why?
Remind me what happens. Hold on.
See? It's not memorable, thus it's not that great.
No, I thought the one...
Bill Burr it was with Bill Burr, that's right, yeah. And Bill Burr's kind of I think he's pretty stand out in that episode. Like that tension when he's talking to his that one commander for the Empire. Yeah. And he shoots him like he was gonna shoot first. Oh, so good. I think there's not as much dramatic acting, but like I hated Bill Burr's episode in the last season. By far the worst one of the whole series. And this one redeemed him. So that's probably mostly why I like this episode a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
It was the reason I thought it was bad was because it tried to do too much with too little. Like the whole episode was based off of them getting into this base, and to get in this base, they had to drive a highly volatile, element. Then got attacked by terrorists, and then
pirates.
Whatever, pirates, terrorists, same thing.
That all look the same.
And then they made it in, and the Empire was like cheering them and all that stuff, and then the episode progressed like a normal. So it made everything before they got into the Imperial base basically mean nothing. Like there was nothing we gained from any of that.
Well, he did take off his helmet.
But not then. Just changed helmets.
No,
but we saw his face.
Yeah, you see
I know,
his face.
later.
Oh, you mean like the crazy stuff happens in the beginning?
Yeah, like all the stuff at the beginning was kind of pointless. Like after that, I didn't mind it, but it felt like for being only a 38-minute episode, to waste 10 of it on like getting to the Empire base, it was annoying.
I think you have to look at it differently, because like nothing that they've done has ever gone according to plan. Like that is the running plot
for sure.
I thought this week was way better than last week, because last week, honestly, the visuals looked cheap. The story was kind of basic. Like it was like what we expect with Star Wars is that it has this grand sense of scale, and everything happened on that one hilltop and a little bit up in the air. Whereas this one actually kind of progressed across terrain a little more. There was, there's like the travel sequencing with, Boba Fett now. Neither episode really has that sense of scale that we've come to like expect. Like he's going to a planet, he's trying to figure something out. Now it's like we're in this weird limbo. It was definitely a filler episode, but it didn't feel like a Star Wars episode.
There were a couple good jokes. I don't know, when Boba Fett made the comment like they wouldn't like my face or whatever. Like I couldn't go in there. They would know. They'd recognize me immediately.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny
because he's armor, a clone.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah. I mean, I thought the episode was pretty good, because it's like, they got into the situation where they thought they were just going to waltz on in because they had this like all-star crew, and then it hit them that they could die really easily, and then it kind of became a little more intense. It wasn't like necessarily like necessary for that to happen. It was kind of pushed as a plan to like make big explosions happen.
Yeah,
it's like Michael Bay making Transformers because he wants to blow shit up.
Yep,
that's true.
Yep.
But the effects in this episode were so much better than the last one. So much better.
I think the space stuff in the last one was pretty. Those effects are pretty good, but the other effects, I agree, were not as spectacular.
The effects of the Razor Crest getting blown up were some of the worst effects I've ever seen.
I think when he dropped, I'm talking about when like the slave one goes up. Oh wait, that was this episode. You're right. Never mind. This episode had really good special effects.
Yeah, it did. Like when the refinery was blown up, like actually the explosions beyond the treetops, I thought those looked amazing.
When the slave one dropped that
seismic charge.
Seismic charge. Thank you. You know that.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Yeah,
that was dope.
Yeah, like the visuals in this one were amazing. I thought Bill Burr definitely did better in this one. And I liked how they actually showed the inside of Slave One, how they're all sitting.
Yeah, that was cool.
And it just like rotated. Yeah, that was sick.
I thought
you can. I think in the Lego, like I had the Slave One Lego of the Django version. I think you could do that within the ship itself. It would turn,
but it's only the pilot. So like when you put Boba Fett into his seat, when he's the ship is down, obviously he's sitting down, and then when it takes off, it rotates with a pendulum where he's sitting up like the right way. But like the rest of the cockpit, you can't tell would do that. So that was really cool.
Yeah,
yeah, it's cool that they actually did that, because I think we've all been wondering
what the inside of the Slave One looks like.
Yeah, and it's actually really clean for having probably sat around for a little while.
Boba Fett cleaning his armor, it looks so much better in this episode.
Yeah, that was way cooler too.
He's a crispy boy.
Yeah, he's battle ready.
But he didn't do anything, so I'm hoping next episode he does something.
Yeah, this episode he was pretty sidelined.
Yeah. How long do you think the season finale is going to be? Do you think they're going to give us an hour?
Better be an hour. The last one was an hour, but the episode 7 last time was 48 minutes too. So this one was 10 minutes shorter for being the second to last episode as well.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I was like, that I felt ripped off. That's probably why I went into it, and I always like paused to see how long it's gonna be, and it was like 38 minutes. I was like, "Are you kidding me? I could watch Attack on Titan in that amount of time, like just one episode. It should be
yeah."
But I mean, like as far as like the very basic plot of it being like an infiltration mission, like we've seen that trope thrown around a million times in sci-fi, anime, even like nonfiction stuff. We've seen that a billion times, and I thought they actually pulled it off pretty smooth. It felt more real. It wasn't just like, oh yeah, they're gonna get in, they're like secret quiet, he's gonna wear his armor the whole time. It was like, no, shit kind of went south, and we ended up having to see his face. Like that was the last thing he wanted to do. He had to break code to do that. And when I saw his face, like I think I looked down on my phone, looked back up at the screen. I was like, no.
And it registered.
Oh, no. Yeah.
His face, right? I don't know what that means necessarily for like.
I know that's the part that's interesting.
So maybe he worked with them in the past on certain things, and so maybe his face.
Well, technically, the Mandalorian, like he joined the Mandalorians in the Clone Wars. Like he was a foundling then, so he would have been a part of the show Rebels. Like his training took part during that time, and for most of that, the Mandalorians were cooperative with the Empire. Only until the end did they stop.
Interesting.
So,
yeah, that makes sense. That would make sense.
So his face is just like he probably worked with the Empire to a certain extent. For his face.
Oh yeah, he's definitely documented, and you can tell the reason they have that creed is so that Ray.
I heard that. I was like, that noise.
So what's happening with Ray?
She's lost in the apartment.
Oh, has Ellie not taken her to her new place yet?
No, and I'm really debating just stealing her. Take her. I'm not gonna do that. I decided what I might do is take a page out of the Kenyan notebook, because I've always wanted a black cat.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get a black cat and name her Scribbles.
Yes, that'd be awesome.
I thought Scribbles was an amazing name. I thought of that yesterday.
That's good.
It's either that or I forgot. It spaced me, but I thought of Scribbles yesterday while I was eating a burrito.
It's great. That's a great name for a cat.
Scribbles, and it's a little black kitty. It's like black like a colored pretzel. Bah.
It's always nice to have a therapy kitty. Just saying.
Yeah, I think I'm definitely gonna have to get a cat at this place.
They're good companions when you live on your own.
Yeah, like I thought about a dog, but I just my schedule does not really work with a dog.
Yeah,
plus
cats, you can't leave a dog for that long. It'd be hard.
Yeah, and they changed the policies at work, so I can't. I wouldn't be able to take a dog with me and just have them hang out on the floor with me. They're like, no, can't do that. And I was like, well, you guys aren't any fun anymore, so
you guys aren't cool anymore.
When you move to your new place?
Well, I get the keys on Tuesday, so I'm gonna just start bringing over stuff.
You bought a house, right?
No. I'm renting.
You just rented. Okay.
No, if anything, I'd buy like a condo or townhome or something like that.
Okay.
That's all that's affordable.
Cabin in the mountains.
That's the goal. That is the goal. But no, there's nothing. There's like no housing in like the 300,000 range on the entire Front Range.
No, there's not.
Impossible.
That's impossible. Yep.
Impossible.
Impossible.
Impossible. Urgent recursion. Listen to my urgent recursion.
Yeah. I mean, there's stuff for like 350, 375, but that's not something I'm going to take on a loan. So.
No, for sure. Yeah.
No, I'm just renting a 1-bedroom for a little while. See what it's like. If I like it, keep doing it. If not,
it's nice.
We'll figure something out.
Then eventually move in with Katie, but not for a while.
I mean, that's the plan.
Mm-hmm.
That is the plan. Yeah. Speaking of moving, how about that the last second shot in that episode from Bill Burr?
Oh, that was pretty cool. He is a sharpshooter, so that was nice
when he's
to
just
see.
like, give me that rifle.
Burn it down.
He was an Imperial sharpshooter, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was.
That's his designation. So,
I like how he like didn't really like understand that he could leave at the end of that.
Did you see?
I know it took him a minute. That was funny.
Real shame that he died. He's like, what?
You thought they were gonna kill him? That was so funny.
No, I thought he did a great job in this episode. It's funny because you say that episode in the last season was the worst episode. I liked that one because it had like so many dimensions to it.
Okay, that's fair.
Because it was like, it almost felt like an alien movie for a hot second, where it's like you're on your own and everything in there is gonna kill you.
The problem I had with that last season episode is the set was just the same.
Yeah.
Every time they turned the hallway, they just used the same hallway. So
yeah, it was like a Scooby-Doo episode.
Yeah, it was. Hey, it kind of was, and it was just. I mean, it was goofy, but the tone was so off. Yeah. I was just like, this doesn't feel. It was like the lowest budget episode of the whole season. I think
all the money went into him fighting those droids.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That sequence was so cool, though.
Yeah.
That's where all the money went.
Yeah, that one sequence.
There was like one establishing shot of the ship and the Razor Crest flying in, and then everything else was in repetitive hallways.
Hallways.
I think I called it, boys. I'm pretty sure this whole Grogu thing sitting on a mountaintop is going to be BS. I don't think there's going to be a Jedi that shows up.
In this season? No.
In this season, no.
It would be a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But obviously he's got the spear now. So he's going to fight Moff Gideon. That's kind of where we're at.
Yeah, that's what that was leading
He's going to, I'm sure he'll get the Darksaber.
You think he'll get that this season? I don't think he will.
I think he will.
I think it would be important if he did.
I think there could be a Jedi. Mm-hmm. They've been building it up the whole season for like some kind of like a weird I mean, we have Ahsoka, so at least they gave us that. I think that they are like holding all their cards to their chest. I think there's going to be a Jedi.
What if
I think it's gonna be Cal.
What if they twist it, and maybe they were alluding to it in the other episode when Grogu was sitting on the rock, he kept trying to get to him. So maybe Grogu was calling to him because he's actually Force sensitive and he's never had any training.
See, there was a moment in the last episode where he tried to do something with the Force.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you see that?
What?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you didn't see. So when they're about to die, when it's like before those TIE fighters come in, he starts moving his hands together like this.
Yeah.
Did you not catch that?
No.
I totally saw that.
He starts moving his hands together as if he's about to use the Force. Like I think they hinted at it. Like he might be maybe a secret Force sensitive person. You didn't see that part?
Mm-mm.
I'm just remembering it now. I mean, I haven't seen the episode since Friday, so
it was when they're flying away. He kind of just like
before right when they were about to die, and before the TIE fighters came in, he started closing his hands like this.
Huh.
For like no real reason other than he might have been trying it out.
I'll have to watch it again, I guess.
Yeah. No, I'm thinking he could get the Darksaber because he could be the one to...
He's definitely not a Jedi, though.
No.
Well, he's not a Jedi, but he could be Force sensitive, and he could use that to Unite Mandalorians.
And then maybe that's why he has like a special connection with Grogu, is because he like sees like,
he's
like
got
in the first season he saw Grogu could do those things. Maybe he already knew that he could too. And he didn't. He's gone down a weird path, but he wanted to make sure Grogu went down the right path.
one. But if he hits the dark saber, we're blown up to a much bigger scale. If he becomes the owner of the dark saber, that puts him in line to then
Be the leader
give
of
it to
Mandalore.
Bo-Katan and get involved in like the rise of the Mandalorians again.
Mhm.
Like it becomes Star Wars in like the most massive sense.
Yeah,
which is good.
It would be insane.
I think that'd be cool.
Especially if they did a live action Sabine Wren, I would lose my mind.
Well, that was supposed to happen. The first thing that was like hinted about this season was like, oh, Sabine Wren, like she's a Mandalorian, she might be in it. And then second was T Ahsoka, and then it's like, well, we got one. Where's the other?
Kendon, what?
Who's Sabine Wren?
You started Rebels, right?
I'm only on the first season.
Sabine's the Mandalorian from that crew,
What crew?
the Rebels crew.
She's the one with the colorful hair and the colorful.
Oh, that's who that is?
Outfit.
Yeah, oh, she's awesome. Okay, I'm bad with names.
You'll like her a lot towards the end of that show.
Because don't her and Ahsoka go off together? Because I watched some spoilers for the end.
Yeah. Yep.
So they should. That's the part that's annoying me with like everyone's like thinking it's going to be Ezra. Is if Ezra's there, how did Thrawn get away from Ezra? One, and two, if Ahsoka and Sabine are looking for Ezra, why are they looking? Why is Ahsoka looking for Thrawn now? There's just a lot of missing information that I'm like, I feel like other characters are precedent.
Dave Filoni said that we don't know when the Mandalorian takes place either.
No, I know.
So who
There's
knows?
like a vague guess at best.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And I think he's saying that, so I think they might reveal that in this episode, like where everything lines up.
I think it would also make sense if it was taking place at the exact same time as the end of Rebels, because that way when the magistrate mentioned that her master was Thrawn, he's conveniently preoccupied with other stuff.
No, it's definitely, it's not happening at the same time as Rebels, because remember spoiler, Kenyon, Rebels ends with the first Death Star or the second Death Star being blown up. Right? Or is it the first?
Was it the second one? I don't think it was the second one.
Wouldn't it have to be the second one, though? Because they were talking about how, like, no attack came, like, the fall was safe. The Empire would have come back for them if they were still building a second Death Star.
I think
they still had control.
But I think Rebels was between 4 and 5.
I thought Rebels was between...
Not 5 and 6.
I thought Rebels was happening through... I gotta watch that last episode.
I thought you guys are professionals.
Well...
You can always look up the timeline later. We're just talking about Mandalorian right now.
There's the whole timeline.
So that's Mandalorian is definitely happening. He might have said when things are happening, but Ahsoka definitely would be looking for Thrawn unless she had been involved with him.
Well, but the Mandalorian is confirmed to take place after the 6th movie.
Yeah,
for sure, because it's the fall of the Empire.
Yeah.
Let me check. Check.
Which is why it'd be interesting if Moff Gideon and Thrawn are like competing to bring the Empire back to full strength.
Oh no! This time, well, I don't know how credible this timeline is, but it says that Mandalorian is after Return of the Jedi.
Yeah,
that's right.
But when does Rebels?
We're talking about Rebels, yeah.
Yeah, Rebels is same time as A New Hope.
So it is the first Death Star that gets blown up.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Huh.
That's where I was getting confused.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, I'm good. I got it now. But
cool.
Yeah.
Did you see? Okay, so we should talk about the Star Wars shows announcements. Like the Obi-Wan show looks awesome. I mean, we haven't seen any footage, but Ewan McGregor is a champion.
Is it actually going to be Ewan McGregor too?
It is. And Anakin Skywalker is going to be played by, Darth Vader is going to be played by Hayden Christensen. So they might, and I was looking at all like the debating and stuff online of why they could potentially duel again, and it would make sense with the phrasing that they talk about in the 4th movie, because Darth Vader says something along the lines of like, "This went badly for you last time we met," or something like that, I forget. So it implies that there might be another meeting between the two in this series that they're going to make. It takes place 10 years after the third movie.
Did you see there was an announcement about a new comic coming out about Darth Vader?
Yep.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
How he's just, it's like right after, I think, episode 3.
Yeah.
And he's just absolutely tormented by Palpatine, like tortured over like all of his failures and like how he becomes to get so evil.
Yep, over that.
It's never established in episode 4 that he's like evil. Rogue One was the first one that actually showed Vader as like actually like a threat. Yeah. Yeah. At first it's just like a dude in an outfit. It's just James Earl Jones talking. And like Rogue One was like, yeah, no, this guy can absolutely slaughter people.
I mean, yeah, it'd be nice to see it, like his power, like because he'd be at the height of his power.
Yeah, so I think that comic and that show will actually
combine.
Yeah.
Heroes of the New Republic looks like that. Just sounds dumb. We've already had enough stuff from that. Nobody cares about the New Republic. Nobody even knows what the New Republic is because the sequel trilogy ruined that.
Well, and the sequel trilogy blew them up.
Yeah, they
made the New Republic, and then they all
like all those characters. They're all going to die. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it retconned them in a massive CGI scene.
Unless the sequel trilogy was all a dream.
Oh my god! I would
be very happy.
I would throw that lightsaber away.
I do like Rey, and I like Kylo Ren, and I don't like much else about the sequel trilogy.
I don't like any of it anymore. I was like rewatching some of the things. Like TikTok's just ruined those for me with like the comparison videos of like. Remember when lightsaber fights used to look like this?
Yeah, that's true.
Anakin and like Obi-Wan's fight and Yoda and Palpatine and all of them. Literally every other fight before then. And then you get to them and it's just like, what the heck is this? Like, what am I watching?
Like the only one that was decent was when they were fighting
the guards.
The guards, yeah, that was it.
But even that one, if you like go back and watch it and you like slow-mo it, it is really bad.
It looks like they took it all in one shot because there's someone who recapped it. I was watching a video on that, and it looks cool and fluid if you watch it all the way from like start to finish. But if you slow it down, like the stunt doubles don't know where they're supposed to be for those, or the guard, the Praetorian guards that they're called.
Yeah,
they don't know where they're supposed to stand. So there's a few instances where they just like don't know where to go, and then they just kind of like jump back, but nobody attacked them.
Then there's one of the biggest things that if you like watch the earlier ones, now I'm sure it's fixed, but you could see it that like when Rey was fighting that one guy that had the 2 daggers and was going to probably die, and then Kylo saves her, he had 2 daggers, and then when he puts the one around her throat, his one that was in his left hand is somehow gone. Like he should have killed her, but
there's a lot of continuity.
It's just not there anymore. And I was like, I don't remember that in the movie, and it's because, 1, I'm sure it got edited in, but 2, no one's looking for that the first time you're watching it. You're just like, oh my god, this is so cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was bad.
But we killed off Han Solo, so I guess it's important.
Yeah, no. We also killed off Luke Skywalker, so...
I mean, they just took it in the wrong... The thing we like about Star Wars is the new stories and, like, building characters and...
Yeah.
Well, and
why not have Rey build her new lightsaber in like the second?
Yeah, let us see that.
Or like see her training, like in the second movie.
Well, and that could have tied it into everything we've learned about Star Wars between the prequels and Clone Wars and Rebels. Like they ignored everything from those. That's all we've had to watch, and besides the games. That's all we've had, and they just like completely ignored that. And they're like, "But we have Mark Hamill. He's the original Luke Skywalker." Like that was it. And they like the callbacks to like actual lore and storytelling in like the Star Wars fashion, they just weren't there because everyone likes the upfront stuff. Like, yeah, of course we know who Luke Skywalker is. No shit, like duh.
Yeah.
But I like how the Mandalorian is doing it, like. When they throw in like a cue like my master is Thrawn, and everyone who knows who Thrawn is we need new pants now because we just realized he's
essentially
alive. Yeah, it's stuff like those kind of callbacks. It's and they just did it's a fine line between like a callback to push along a storyline versus just fan service.
One, to be fair, I mean, I honestly think that
to be fair.
The last episodes could have been so much better, but the seventh or the eighth movie just ruined it. Like the first one wasn't terrible, but it wasn't amazing, and the second one, it just took a big old shitter right on All Star.
See, I think the seventh movie is my favorite out of all of them, but that might
for sure.
Give me no, out of all of the Star Wars movies.
Oh, really? What?
Yeah, I love that movie. I've seen it so many times, and it's kind of, it left a bad taste in my mouth with the sequels, but I really like that movie a lot.
I didn't like it. It's not my favorite Star Wars. It's definitely my favorite of those three, but it's not anywhere near my favorite.
I think that maybe that one could have, if they had changed a few things, if they didn't blow up all the Inner Republic planets.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, every single one of them in one 30-second clip.
We've made a Death Star. It's not a Death Star. It's just
Kylo Ren just watches it like go by his ship, just chilling, talking to his grandpa. Like,
if they did
the dark side,
I feel it. Yeah, no. If they didn't do that and they maybe not condensed it, but fixed the storyline a little bit, it could have just been like a one-off movie like Rogue One about Rey, like the second generation, or not second generation, but like new generation of Force sensitive to be Jedis, I guess.
It should have focused on her.
Yeah.
Right. This show works so well because it's focused on just the Mandalorian, essentially. And there's other plot threads being pulled in, but it's his story.
Yeah, that's the coolest part for sure.
What I'm saying is, like, they could have done that in that one movie.
Yeah, they should have.
Like, the scale was there. It wasn't as good as like previous movies because they only had like 3 different planets. Like, whatever. I can do that on a Tuesday. They could have just put all those 3 movies into that one and actually just cut out 8 and 9 because I don't need to see Mark Hamill sucking on seal titties ever again.
Nope.
That was not a bad movie. It had like all the stuff. It was just kind of like the details were a little rushed, it seemed. Like, as a storyline, if they just wanted to present Rey as like the next generation of Force sensitive people, that one movie could have done it. They could have left it alone. And they still could have made toys and millions of dollars.
Yeah, that's the thing, that if it makes money, they're not going to stop doing it. Same thing with Game of Thrones. Like, they're just gonna, if it makes money and you can churn out a winning strategy, it doesn't matter.
Well, it's like everything in Star Wars has to come in 3s.
And I don't understand why.
I don't understand that either. Yeah,
like Lord of the Rings, hell yeah, 3s, of course. Star Wars, no need at all. We've proven that it doesn't need to do that.
Yeah,
their storytelling doesn't work like that all the time, especially when you get the different actors. Like George Lucas, obviously, he did it in 3 parts. He knew what he was doing from the beginning. He had nothing to work with, so he made it like that. It was built on that foundation. And then you get all these new directors coming in, trying to expand upon that and like reinvent the wheel, it seems, and you can't stick to that original foundation if you're also just trying to reinvent everything.
I'm worried that they see that the Mandalorian's being successful and they want to Marvel Cinematic Universe it, which is like, I see all these new show announcements and I'm like, the Obi-Wan show's been brewing for years. Totally get it. Like, we all want that. We would probably want an Ahsoka series. That would be something that fans would want, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think anyone wants any other spin-off shows unless it takes place in a different timeline. Like there was the
it needs to take place so far away. I don't.
But there was the what was the Acolyte? Did you see that, the announcement for Acolyte?
Which one's that?
It was supposed to take place before. It's supposed to be about not Sidious, but Sidious's master.
Plagueis.
It's supposed. I think it's supposed to be like predate, and be like about how Plagueis grew up. Maybe that's what people are theorizing.
That would
supposed to be like Dark Jedi training temple, something like that.
That would be before Plagueis. Maybe they're talking about
back. Bane. Oh, probably then. Yeah. So it would be like on the Sith homeworld.
Yeah, that was Darth Bane. That would have been super cool.
Mm-hmm. So hopefully that's what that's about. They haven't said anything about it yet, but they announced the title.
Which one is that? I don't remember that.
It's called Acolyte.
Okay.
I just really want Bryce Dallas Howard to make the next Star Wars movie. That's important.
The what?
I need Bryce Dallas Howard to make the next Star Wars movie.
Yes. She did direct some phenomenal episodes of that.
Yeah, she's awesome.
She would make the best Star Wars movie ever.
She could put Chris Pratt in there, I'd be happy. I wouldn't care. You could put Velociraptors from Jurassic Park in there with her as the director. Be sweet.
I mean, there's technically some monsters in Star Wars that look eerily similar to Velociraptors, So it would be really funny.
Yeah, I mean,
Just
how many
have Chris
times can
Pratt
you...
training the three of those as a
He's got a speeder bike scene with him. Oh my god!
Like, yeah.
Yeah, let's make this happen. All right,
You saw the picture of that without the special effects though. It's just dudes in like the green
it's
suits.
dudes.
So funny.
Okay, how much time we got?
What time is it right now? I think we've got like 10 minutes left.
10 minutes.
I want to see Jordan open some Yu-Gi-Oh packs.
Hang on, I'm looking into that Acolyte thing real fast.
Oh,
I was
sure,
gonna say before that, let's go through and say which show we're most excited for.
Oh, for sure. Jake, you're first.
I'm 1st.
Mm-hmm.
Easy. Rogue Squadron.
Oh yeah, that looks dope.
Easy.
I love that game.
Oh my
The
god.
old one.
I think I still have it on N64.
I think I have the old Rogue Squadron 2 is really good as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But I think with the same level of special effects they have been using for Mandalorian, they could actually do some cool stuff with space battles, which Battlefront and Squadrons, because it's EA, haven't been able to do. So I think
Battlefront 2 tried its best to capitalize on it, but it's just not the same. Like Star Wars Battlefront 2 for the Xbox, like the original Xbox, they did space battles in a great way because it was like you had to fly over again to someone else's base, and it just doesn't feel the same in the new game.
360. You think of the 360 one?
Oh, it was on the 360, but it came out for the original.
Came out for the original Xbox, yeah.
Yeah.
360.
That's how old that game is.
Oh god.
But yeah, Rogue Squadron would be super dope.
So that's what I'm excited for.
I think I'm most excited for Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
I like Obi-Wan. I like Ewan McGregor. He's a good actor. And I think the fandom's always been too harsh on Hayden.
Oh yeah.
I think he did a great job with the horrible dialogue he was given. So I think it's time for
Hayden
us to redeem Hayden.
He was a great actor. His lines were just awful. Like
it was never
his lines were the worst. He's by far the best lightsaber duelist next to Darth Maul. Like those two actors are the best saber on-screen duels ever. Like without a doubt. So it's like, and that takes real effort. Like not a stunt double. It was him. So.
Yeah, he did all his.
Well, that's why we need more Jedi. Like when we have our lightsaber battles, they need to be, inspired by the prequels because there's a reason that people like the lightsaber duels in the prequels so much.
Yeah, exactly. I think I'm most excited for that Acolyte TV show now that I just read what it was.
Yeah.
Nice.
You want to read the description?
It's so I don't want to. It doesn't say much, so it's all speculation. But the High Republic it takes place 300 years before what we know, which is like Yoda being on the council and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And it's talking about the time where there is no war with the Sith. No war in the concept that it's just to the rule of two, which means Bane's, time is come and gone, and the rule of two is progressed. I don't know many of the Sith that are in that right now. I haven't even finished Bane's series, so I'm sure he dies and his apprentice takes over and obviously continues the rule of two because we know with Palpatine that's still a thing. But this one, it could be really cool. It says on there it's meant to be like the dark side of Star Wars, like potentially rated R.
Ooh, I'm down for that.
So
Ooh.
I was like, that would be sweet.
They lean into dark side stuff. I think it needs to be a little bit more mature. I mean, it's playful in The Mandalorian, but it does have some interesting, intense moments for sure.
Yeah.
Well, they literally slaughtered an entire Imperial base in this last episode. And you saw like every scorch mark. So.
Yeah. I mean, they've kind of been a little light on that. The only time it felt like they were getting a little intense was maybe in the last episode when Boba Fett was actually just like smashing those dudes' armor.
Oh, he murdered a bunch of people. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and it's like, oh yeah, no, they're because I mean, like I was looking at this thing about like Stormtrooper armor. It's most of those dudes aren't dead; they are just
really messed up.
Yeah, and he killed dudes. Like he straight up killed them because like their armor is designed to disperse the energy. It's supposed to absorb the impact of like civilian weapons, which you never see anyway. So when they get hit, like you don't see like stuff flying off and body parts and stuff because they're not actually dying. Yay, Disney! But when he takes that hammer spike thing,
and I'm coming back from that head trauma.
And then they showed that one with like the crushed helmet. I was like, oh, this is cool. That was the
It's the
first
best bounty
time where it's
hunter
been
in the
like,
Galaxy
dang.
or whatever, right?
Yeah, something like that. All right, Jordan, let's see some cards.
All right, let's do it.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yu-Gi-Oh! We're opening some Maxim Gold. You can make all the sex
baby.
jokes you want. about that.
Maximum Gold.
Maximum gold.
Sponsored by Trojan.
Oh boy. Oh no.
Sponsored by Extra Gold because nobody buys Extra Gold anymore.
Which they probably do.
Is that package ribbed, boy?
You want some help opening it? Do you know how to put it on?
You have some
Yeah.
scissors?
You guys are just making me laugh. I was struggling.
Do you know how it rolls out?
You gotta roll it from the top.
All right, so you
Missed me
take
with
it back
that
to.
joke in my Pokemon cards.
All right, so all
Give
these
me
are
a
going to be
Thickerita.
nicer than most. So the first one we've got, I don't know many of these, but it's got a hollow title. It's the Hidden Temple of the Necro Valley.
Metal.
Sweet.
Yep. Then we got another gold hollow. Kind of creepy little eye square. It's called the Speed Droid Red Eye Dice.
Whoa.
So maybe it's like Red Eyes' Black Dragons poker set. Who knows?
Dice roll. Dice roll.
There's another gold hollow top. It looks like it's just called Starlight Junction, so I'm guessing it's like a freeway thing. It's probably part of the newest show where they like ride on bikes while they do.
Oh yeah.
I haven't watched that one.
It's
So
okay.
I don't really
that
know.
was okay.
What?
Yeah, Jake, save. I don't know. Then we got Night Beam, which I'm guessing is associated with that.
Cool.
Well-
Or it's with the elemental heroes.
And then we've got this one. I know some of these. This is number 74, and some ninja guy.
Oh, that's sick.
What is
Yeah.
going on there?
That looks
Master
dope. I
of
can't even
Blaze.
see it.
And these are the cool ones. Now we've gotten to the gold ones.
Oh, dude, what?
Yeah, and this guy is called number S39 Utopia the Lightning.
Like Gilford
Random
the Lightning?
generator.
Kind of like Gilder Lightning. This one,
Yeah.
here we go. This is awesome. Elemental Hero
Space Bubble Man?
Stratos.
What was it?
Elemental Hero Stratos.
Ooh.
I think I remember that guy from One Punch Man.
One punch!
One punch! I think that one's of decent value. I don't know about the number S38. I looked up some of them. The most
Mhm.
expensive one is that it's Dark Magician, Blue Eyes, and Red Eyes Black Dragon. Those are the.
And you got a Blue Eyes, right?
I did get a Blue Eyes. Yep.
Nice.
Pack number 2.
Red Eyes Black Metal Dragon was my favorite card.
I know. I have that card.
Pack number 2. That was these are stacked packs, bro.
Yeah.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I was like, they're all rare. They're all worth.
So in Pokemon, I guess there's things called God packs that are
Yep.
really rare you can pull, and it's all like ultra rares and
Wow.
like secret rare cards. It's just
That's
in one
awesome.
pack, and it's just random. Like you may never even come across one.
All right. So we moved some of them to the back. So the first one we got is Dark Lord Rebellion, which is a gold hollow name.
Dark Lord.
And we got our Star Wars going on. We got like some kind of
Do it.
flaming dog called the Flame Buffalero, but it doesn't look like a buffalo at all.
Buffalero. Buffalero.
We got another number. These number ones are the Pokemon or the Yu-Gi-Oh that I don't know at all. Number 87, Queen of the Night.
That looks dope too.
Yeah, she looks pretty badass. Oh, that one's cool. Condemned Witch.
What? Cool. That's really cool.
That's kind of that's a
That's
scary one.
not Thickerita.
Oh, this one's cool too. That must go with that one. This
That one
one's
could curb stomp Thickerita.
Dark Lord Morningstar.
What's going on here?
This is so
These are-
cool.
these
I don't
are
know any
dope.
of these guys. Oh, dude, we got a valuable too. This is the most expensive Magic card. Harpy's Feathers Duster.
Oh, it's gold. Oh, look at that gold edge, dude. That's so cool.
Yeah, it's all gold.
That's like foil and everything. That's insane.
And then, I don't know what this one is, but this one's supposed to be pretty cool too. It's called Infernity Mirage.
And Eternity or Infernity?
Infernity.
Infidelity.
Pfft.
Mirage.
That's pretty cool.
That one looks sick. That artwork's awesome.
Yeah, they've got some good artwork on these new cards. I don't know any of these guys, but they're cool.
You could probably look him up.
I might get some just.
I did look them up, but I was like,
yeah,
they look really cool.
That's also how I buy beers. Like, is the label cool? These new cards look cool, and I've never been into Yu-Gi-Oh.
Mm-hmm.
The only one I
they look
remember
super
is that mummy one where you had to combine all his body parts.
Exodia.
Yeah, and he's.
I have Exodia back there.
I don't have Exodia.
I have Exodia.
I always thought that one was so cool. Like, if in the game you make him, you just win.
Never heard of this one again.
I think it's banned in play though. I don't think you can use
the Prime Monarch.
Supreme Monarch.
Looks like where Jon Snow lives.
The spell card, Preparation of Light. It's kind of boring. I don't really know.
Feels good on the whole.
We're not even like reading what these cards do. We're just looking at them.
No, yeah.
Looking at them.
We got the White Prince, another dead, evil, cool-looking thing.
Can you say that in 2020?
Yeah.
Duskull?
Can you say the White Prince in 2020?
I can, because I just did. We got a Star Wars reference here.
Oh, no.
There can only be one.
That's awesome.
No, that's Highlander.
That's also Highlander.
Oh, I've heard of this one, I think. Cyber Dragon Core. I feel like that's from one of the earlier seasons, but I don't really remember.
Possible.
He looks cool. Oh, shit. Number 2.
Oh!
Yo.
Full blue eyes, dude.
Let's go. Yo. That's number 2.
You have 2 of them
Put that in a sleeve.
They're all going in sleeves.
Nice.
Oh, this guy looks cool, but I've never heard of him. The Phantom Knights of Rusty Birch.
That's cool.
That looks really good. Is that a ritual card?
Yeah, summon? He's ritual. No, he's one of the new ones. It's a blue border. I have no idea what the difference is. It's
ritual?
a link. It's a link.
Okay. Ritual summon, so it looks like a ritual summon card.
Yeah, ritual's purple. So let's
That's
go.
fusion.
I just got
Purple's fusion.
A $60 card right there.
Anyways.
Wow.
Okay. That's sick, dude. You have 2 of those now. So did you just pay for that set?
Yeah, it's $100 for a box, and I actually have one more, but I'm not going to open it with this edition.
Okay.
But
these are first edition, right?
Huh?
Are these first edition?
Yep, they're all first edition. That's why I'm buying them, because for a pack of 5 or for one pack of 4, it's $26. But you can get it comes in like a box to keep the packs like extra safe, and you can get a 5-pack of those for $100. So you basically get one for free.
So you just, since you pulled 2 blue eyes, you paid for it.
Yep.
That's cool. Stonks.
Yep. Yep.
And the hands go up.
And I'm not even, that's the second box of 4. So I still have 3 other boxes to open.
Okay. All right.
In that box. So I've already paid off the box, and I still have 3 more boxes to open.
Cool. I'm here for it.
A double blue eyes, buddy. That's awesome.
I know. I'm so excited. That's by far like, look how good that looks.
Well, you get
Look how good
you have Blue Eyes Ultimate, right? I bought Blue Eyes Ultimate a while back.
Yeah, I bought him for myself because he was just too cool.
Yeah, I bought the God cards too. Jake was with me when I went to Target, and I bought like the God card pack.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I just bought.
It was like $15, and I was like, I'll just try it.
Yeah, you're like, why not? And then it was like a bunch of cool stuff. It's like, would it been nice to have this as a kid?
I know, right?
For $15. When
now we playing Sea of Thieves? So we're doing?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, signing off.
Everyone, if you want, you can go watch us on YouTube, The House of Beans, this stream.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can leave us.
They're probably already there.
Jordanzo Bean.
Oh, for the Twitch stream, you mean?
Yep.
Gotcha. Oh yeah.
We should plug that. That's a good call.
That's a good call. I never thought about that.
We can't invite David because he'll curse too much and be racist.
Yeah.
Just kidding. He did fine last time.
He's easily distracted, but it's fun.
Heck yeah.
Cool.
Alrighty, dude. See you in a minute.
I will stop the recording.